Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. Today's video is this lovely all matte Valentine's Day look. I was really inspired, as I always am, by pinks and reds. This look is pretty easy. I don't use a ton of products. I only use two eyeshadow palettes. The Naked 3 palette, which if you have a light to medium skin tone is an excellent Valentine's Day palette, and the Viseart Dark Mattes palette, and just this palette anybody can use. Before I go on, if you could please subscribe to my channel. I know a lot of you have been super supportive in watching my videos and that has been awesome, but if you could please subscribe, that would be awesome too. Thanks. And otherwise, let's jump into the video. So I'm going to start off with my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. I usually use this primer because it's matte and it's just a little bit lighter than my skin tone, which I enjoy in a primer. And I'm blending that out with my Sephora Pro Airbrush Concealer Brush. Next, I'm going in with the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, and I'm going to take the shade Strange. It's this pinky light creamy shade, and I'm packing this on the inner corner, just using the brush that comes with the palette, by the way. I'm also packing it on the lid and the brow bone. Now I'm taking my Inglot 6SS and I'm dipping into Limit, which is this light taupey pink shade. If your skin is a little bit darker than mine, you should use Nooner. It's like the same tone but darker. But Limit is like a perfect crease shade for me, so I'm just going to dust that into the crease using windshield wiper and circular motions. And I'm going ahead and winging that out a little bit, but still keeping it pretty round. I don't know. I'm taking the Viseart Dark Mattes and I'm dipping into this like plummy reddish shade, and I'm using a Royal and Langnickel eye shader brush. And with this, I'm going to do an outer C kind of thing. Kind of like an outer V, but like round. And while I'm connecting this to my lid, I'm bringing it slightly above my crease. That's just gonna make your eye look bigger, and the eyeshadow is gonna be just like more exciting because you're gonna be able to see it with your eyes open. And to blend that out, I'm gonna keep going back and forth. This is the Real Techniques Bold Metals 203 brush, and I'm dipping back into Limit, and I'm just going to use this to blend out that reddish shade. And I'm gonna kind of keep going back and forth, depositing color and blending with this brush until I'm satisfied with the buildup. It's kind of like a gross way of describing it. I'm using my Inglot blending brush as well. I'm just kind of going back and forth between all of the brushes. And the key with a look like this, I mean, it's pretty easy, but you don't want to pick up too much color at once because it's either not going to blend out well or it's going to blend out too far. In the case of the Viseart matte shadows, it's going to blend out too far, which would create like a really heavy look. Not that I'm not going for that, but you know what I mean. You want to give yourself more control and just deposit a little bit of shadow at a time. And I'm just putting whatever's left over underneath here. Once my lashes are on, I'm going to see how much I want to intensify the lower lash line. And now I wanted to set the primer with that really light shadow to begin with, but I also want to touch it up after the blending. That's just the way you're gonna get maximum pigment out of a really light shadow on a skin tone like mine. So I'm just going over it again and just blending one more time. Oh, I forgot, I actually went in with this slightly plummier shade just to deepen up the outer corner. I was like, why is it not looking as intense on this side? There we go. Now I'm tightlining my upper waterline with the Marc Jacobs Highliner Crayon in Blaquer. You just want to get the upper waterline, which is why I favor the Marc Jacobs eyeliner, because it doesn't transfer. And then I'm going to line the top lash line very slightly, like a super thin line. You can use an angled brush and black eyeshadow for this if you want it to look a little more smoky, but I'm using the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper for a more crisp line. Now I'm going to do my mascara and lashes off camera real quick. I'm using the Velour lashes in the style Fluffin' Cool. I'm back. Now I'm taking this shader brush one more time with this plummy red shade, just a tiny bit, because we're going to do the lower lash line and you don't want it to get too all over the place. So I'm just really lightly, what do you even call this motion, placing this on the lower lash line. And then with a push liner brush and the even more plummy shade, I'm going to just hug my lower lash line with this, and I'm gonna start on the outer corner so the most product goes there because we want it to be darkest on the outer corner. Now I am delicately coating the bottom lashes with mascara. And by delicately, I mean haphazardly. And the last step is to take a beige eyeliner and put it in the waterline. If you find that you don't like this look on you, you can skip it. I'm gonna take the Rimmel Scandaleyes Waterproof Kohl Kajal liner in nude because this is the only skin tone out there apparently. If you do have a deeper skin tone, you can definitely still do this. It's meant to enlarge your eyes mainly. It's not actually meant to be the color of your skin. If you want it to be even more intense, you can use a white eyeliner, but I just want it to be a little bit soft. And then if you so desire, you can take your concealer brush and just kind of clean up where you might have gone a little bit too ham with the blending. And this is the finished eye look. Now let's move on to the rest of the face. So the first thing I'm gonna do is bronze up and contour my face with Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. For all over bronzer, I'm gonna use the Sephora Pro Featherweight blending brush. And then for contouring, I'm gonna use the NARS Ita brush. For nose contour, I'm gonna use the Real Techniques fan brush. Usually I just use the Ita brush, but I feel like since the eyes were so simple today, I have to make it a little complicated with the face. And also this does deposit less product and a little bit more precisely than the NARS Ita brush, so it does kind of work better for the nose. For highlight, I'm gonna use my Real Techniques setting brush and the Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter in the shade Aura. It's really just like pinky and valentine-y. Oh my God, no mirror, weird. That is super beautiful. I said this like in one of my last videos, or did I not upload that yet? No, I said it. This brush just deposits highlight so much more intensely than any other brush I've tried. And then for blush, I'm trying out this one by NARS that comes with the VIB Rouge renewal. It is in the shade Goulue. It's a nice like pinky mauve and it kind of goes super well with this look. Ooh, it's very pigmented. Just gonna use this tiny mirror. Ooh, pretty. It's like very pink, which I love. I don't know if like the people are into it, but it's my favorite kind of blush, so I'm really excited. You know what else would go really well with this look? Makeup Geek Secret Admirer blush. I don't have that one. I was gonna try and buy it at the NYC pop-up, but they ran out of product by the time I got there, so I didn't even get to go inside. It's like very pigmented, this blush. It blends out pretty well. Not gonna lie, it's no Hourglass blush, but it's pretty. It's a little more cranberry than mauve. I think I was projecting like what I actually wanted onto the blush. That was wrong of me. Yeah, this wasn't like 100% the best blush choice, but like it's pretty good. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know. Now the lip. Something's telling me a nude or a pink would go really well with this. So if you wanna do that, knock yourself out. But I am just so sick of being boring. So I'm gonna take two lip favorites. I'm gonna take Kat Von D Outlaw. This is like a true bright red, and the Milani Easyliner for lips in the shade Sugar Plum. I'm gonna line my lips first and kind of shade inward, and then I'm going to put the bright red in the center and try and blend everything together and like see what happens. Yes. Okay, so blending it with a lip liner was a total fail. This liquid lipstick is just so overpowering, but I really do like the idea of making this like a darker, plummier red. So I'm gonna go over it with the lip liner again and fix it. Oh my god, this is a hot mess. All right, I'm gonna take like an actual creamy lipstick. I just think the red, like the true red, doesn't play well with the mauve-y eyes. So I'm gonna add a little bit of Glamour Doll's Fetish. This lipstick is like very mauve. So I'm going to pat this over top of the center, just to mauve-in it up. Okay, I did it. I revived the lipstick. I wanted to have some element of like a red lip, but I think if my eyes were more on the pinky side and less purpley, a classic red lip would have worked, but they turned out more purpley. So the lip ended up having to have a little bit of purple in it as well. I really love the color though. I'm glad I like had that little mishap so I could discover this. Do you like this look? Do you care about regular beauty looks? Do you care more about new products and stuff? I'm not gonna lie, I like don't care about what's new and what's hot as much as I care about artistry. So obviously I want to know what you guys think, so just let me know in the comments below. If you did not see my last Valentine's Day look, it's all about how to get a guy on Valentine's Day. I will have it somewhere on the screen for you so you can check it out if you did not already. Otherwise, please don't forget to subscribe and follow me on I don't know how long I've had lipstick on my teeth. Please don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at CatEyeSophie so you don't miss any more looks or beauty tips from me. And otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Happy Valentine's Day. Is there anything in my teeth? Lipstick? Nope.